OnlyChar AI. This is an AI chatbot that has more NSFW characters than a teenager's internet search history. It's abnormal, guys. I found this app yesterday and it's kind of booming right now because they have a ton of futa and fury characters, and honestly I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but it's booming right now and it's becoming a trend, so I thought I'll check it out. So yeah, I'm just gonna look at some of the features they have. They got some pretty unique stuff. For example, they got an in-chat image generator, which is pretty good. They got a narrator, so instead of just reading your roleplay messages, you can play them out loud and you have different voices. You can also select a large language model, which is something that not many AI chatbots allow. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to show you guys about this. Let's dive right in. So starting off with the character diversity, and they got a ton of characters, man. I'm talking more than 40,000 AI characters, which is huge. And I'm very glad that they got an NSFW filter that's actually working, so I don't need to blur all this stuff. One thing I notice is that they got a ton of characters that are basically copies from other popular AI chatbot platforms. For example, this character is a really popular one from PepHop AI, and I came across this character during my PepHop AI review I did last week. Again, I'm just here to state the fact, guys. I'm not pointing fingers to anyone. Actually, I do think this is a very good thing from a user perspective, because now you got all these great characters, very good prompted characters from SpicyChat, AI, GirlfriendGPT, all in one place. From a user perspective, it's definitely a great thing. But yeah, anyways, definitely they got a ton of characters. As I mentioned before, they got a ton of futa and fury characters, and I'm not really a fan of that kind of stuff, but they got so many of them. So if you're someone who really likes role-playing these kind of scenarios, then this is definitely recommended, because I've never seen an AI chatbot anywhere which has so many characters in this niche. So for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna select a normal one. By the way, guys, I'm so glad that they have an NSFW filter that's actually working. I often spend hours just blurring stuff. Hiromi, she's a Chikaragi Hiromi, your new classmate, and sit beside you. She will annoy... What does it say? She will annoy you every time. Okay, let's get right to it. So as I mentioned before you start a chat, you can select the language model and you can select the voice. So I'm just gonna listen to some of the options they have.
Today you got a new classmate, Chikaragi Hiromi. Unfortunate.
Today you got a new classmate, Chikaragi Hiromi.
Today you got a new classmate, Chikaragi. Today you got a new classmate, Chikaragi Hiromi. Unfortunately, her seat is beside you BQs. There's no other seat left. Hey, nerd.
I like this voice a lot. It sounds like they're just reading a book out loud. It's not really a voice of character you have to pick. It's really a narrator. So I think that's super cool. Hey, nerd. Hi.
Alings Kosa, smirking. I asked for your name. Not for you to be polite with me, but whatever. It's not like it matters. I'm Chikaragi Hiromi, but you can call me your queen. Relieved face.
Relieved face. I'm not going to do that, I say, smirking. One thing I notice is that when you hit the voice command, then it does take a while. Also, the responses, they're not the fastest, but overall it's pretty good, I would say.
Laughs. Oh, really? You actually want to mess with me? Look, kiddo. I'd suggest you rethink your choices. I'm not someone you'd want to piss off. Smirking face. Aling's back in her chair. Now, give me your name, or I'll just make one up for you. Woman tipping hand.
I do think the voices are really cool, guys. It just gives a whole different layer of realism to the conversation. It really feels like you're in some kind of erotic movie or something like that. I'm just wondering what's gonna happen if I regenerate the message, but with a different model. So right now we're on N mixed roll, but I'm gonna try Waffle Plus. Let's just try that. It's gonna regenerate right now.
Eyes narrow. A hint of amusement dancing on my lips. Oh, you think you're funny, huh? Well, let's see how long that smirk lasts. Takes a piece of chalk and starts doodling on the desk. My hand brushing against yours.
What happens if I try Mythomax?
So you do have a backbone. That's cute. Let's see how long you can keep it up, little one. Aling's even closer, her warm breath tickling your ear as she whispers seductively, maybe I'll make you mine. Would you like that, my little toy?
Yeah, so I'm not really sure what the different models do, but I guess if you try this app long enough, then you'll start to notice it. The responses are a little bit different, but overall they're still just as good. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is their in-chat image generator. So they don't have an external one, but they do have some really good images you can generate. So you can say something like, send me a picture of you at work. I don't know. something. I actually made a typo and it still generates a picture, so that's a good thing. The anime images, they're definitely top notch. Like I said, it's not the fastest, but I think it's good. I'm wondering if you're also able to generate pictures of realistic looking people. So I found this character and I'm just gonna say, send me a picture of you at work and see if it's able to do that. Images aren't ready for this character yet. We are focused on trending characters. Okay, so the image generator doesn't work for every character, guys, only for the trending ones. So those are these ones. So that's something to keep in mind. Overall, the quality of the anime images, it's at the similar level of GirlfriendGPT, so definitely good. But again, I'm not sure if you're able to generate realistic looking images. So if you want to purchase this chatbot for the images, I wouldn't really recommend it, to be honest. But I definitely think that the roleplay is extremely good and super realistic, especially with the narrator option. Guys, I know I said that they don't have an external image generator, but actually they do. I just overlooked it somehow. So they have like this screen and you can just put in a prompt. They got some suggestions and you can hit generate and generate an image. But it seems like it's anime all the way, so no realistic looking images. But overall, like I said, the quality is really good. Another cool thing they have is this smash or pass feature. This is kind of like a Tinder thing. So if you don't know to which one to talk, you can just do this and then you can say like pass until you see someone you like, and then you can do smash. I'm wondering what's gonna happen if I hit 10 characters. It seems like nothing really happens. Not sure what this feature is, guys. I don't really understand why they have like 2 different buttons if it just does absolutely nothing. Again, it's just something to look into. It does give you like the short bio and you can just start chatting from here. Maybe it's easier to find a character than just looking at the gigantic library of 40,000 characters. So if you've watched one of my previous videos, then you know I'm a big fan of user privacy, especially with this kind of stuff. I asked one of their spokesperson and I asked him 2 questions like, hey, do you monitor chats and what happens if you generate harmful content? So his response was, no, we don't monitor chats. And if the harmful content passes LLM security, then that's the end of it pretty much. Users can also turn chat history off, so messages generated don't even get saved in our database. So basically you send a message, you have that setting enabled, and then the message doesn't get saved, gets deleted automatically. So that's definitely something great. I would say you're pretty private on this. They also offer billing discretion, meaning it won't show up as OnlyChar AI on your bank statement. Just to put it short, OnlyChar AI, it's safe to use. I paid for it. It's safe to pay for. It has billing discretion. There's nothing sketchy going on here. So in terms of price, they got 2 subscriptions. So you either pay $15 a month, $35 a month. Their free plan isn't that great, so you do need to subscribe, unfortunately, to use their services. So for $15 a month, you get 5,000 messages, chat history, custom characters, image generation, which is a very good price if you ask me. If you compare this to other apps like GirlfriendGPT or Candy AI, then they either charge like $30 a month for the image generator or they charge you extra for generating images. And now you get unlimited images for $15 a month. So there's definitely value in that. Do I think it's worth paying $35 a month for the voice messages? Yes, I do on one side because it is super cool and something I've never seen before. But on the flip side, $20 extra for voice and high priority to the services, I'm not really sure if that's worth your money. If you're really into this kind of roleplay stuff and you really like it, then yes, you can do it. But I would suggest just starting with the $50 a month plan. They currently run a discount. I'll leave the link in the description. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button and let me know in the comments if you have any other AI chatbot. Then I'll purchase it and I'll review it and I'll look into it. Take care, guys, and see you next time.